In this video, we are going to see about the lab experiments for the 19EE 305. So the first experiment we are going to see is the verification of Kirchhoff's current law. Already we have studied the Kirchhoff's laws in the theory classes. So now we are going to do in the virtual lab. The objective of this experiment is to verify the Kirchhoff's current law for the given circuit theoretically as well as practically. So first you have to write the aim, then apparatus secure, next the theory part. In the theory part, you have to write the Kirchhoff's laws and the theoretical calculation. So Kirchhoff's law states that the sum of currents entering into a node is equal to sum of currents leaving the node. The given circuit is this. So for the given circuit, here two voltage sources are there. And now three resistors are present. So 5 volts source and 2 volt source. 3 resistance, 2 ohm, 2 ohm and 1 ohm. So in the apparatus record, we need two voltage sources. So here we need two sources. So voltage source 0 to 10 volt, two numbers we are using. And resistors, two ohm resistor and 1 ohm resistor. So 2 ohm resistor, two numbers, 1 ohm resistor, one number. And then here we are going to do Kirchhoff's current law. So we are going to measure the currents. So here we are taking this current at node A, this point node A. So current entering into that node A is here we are taking direction IA flowing towards node A and IB flowing towards node A and IC flowing away from the node. So IA plus IB is equal to IC will come for this node according to Kirchhoff's current law. So here we need ammeter to measure currents. While connecting ammeter, we have to connect it in series with the resistors. So we need three ammeters. Here one ammeter, here one ammeter, here one ammeter. So three ammeters we require. In order to find the range of the ammeter, we have to calculate the values of IA, IB and IC. First, let us calculate the theoretical values. So according to KCL at node A, IA plus IB is equal to IC. So to find currents here, I'm using mesh analysis. Whatever methods you know, you can use. The answer will be the same. So using mesh analysis, I'm taking two loop currents. So mesh analysis is based on the equation R into I is equal to V. So this is the R resistors. So first this 1 part. In the 1 part, sum of resistors present in the first loop. So 2 plus 1, 3. This one is a common resistor, 1-2 position. So common resistor between first loop and second loop, that is 1 ohm. So we have to see the direction. So the loop directions we have taken for first loop, it's flowing downwards. Second loop is also flowing downwards. So both the directions are same. So we are taking plus 1. Similarly, 2, 1 is equal to 1, 2. So 1. This one, the sum of resistor present in the second loop. In the second loop, 2 plus 1, 3. So 3. I1, I2 is equal to, and then here, this one R into I is equal to V. So V, voltage source. So first, in the first loop, the voltage 5 volt voltage source is present. So first we have to see the direction of the 5 volt voltage source. For that, the current flows from plus to circuit, then to minus. So at that time, here the current for the voltage source like this, the loop current is also same, so put plus 5. And in the second loop, 2 volt source is present, plus to minus, circuit to minus. So the current direction of the voltage source is same as the loop direction, so plus 2. On solving these equations, we'll get the loop current says I1 is equal to 1.625 amps, I2 is equal to 0.125 amps. So by using this I1 and I2, we are going to find the current flowing through the 2 ohm resistor. This is IA and this current IB and this current IC. So the current flowing through resistor IA is same as I1. Direction is also same. So IA is equal to I1, that is 1.625 amps. IB is equal to I2. So that's also 0.125 amps. I'm flowing through 1 ohm resistor. IC, I1 plus I2, 1.75 amps. Now apply KCL and verify this. So sum of incoming current is equal to sum of outgoing. So IA plus IB, incoming current, IA plus IB, substitute this and find IA plus IB, that is equal to IC. So sum of outgoing currents. Hence, Kirchhoff's current law is verified theoretically. The next step is to do it in practically in the PHET Colorado virtual lab. So, the procedure is to open the PHET Colorado virtual lab. This link will be available in the Moodle, and then drag the voltage source, resistors and wires, and make the connections as per circuit diagram. Then connect the ammeters in the series with the resistor and measure the currents. Use ammeters to measure currents and note down the values in the tabular column. And now this is the circuit diagram, given circuit diagram. Then draw the practical diagrams. So 5 volt source, series 2 ohm, and now ammeter. Similarly, in all the 3 resistors, 3 ammeters. That is in order to measure current IA, this ammeter is used to measure current IB, and this one to measure IC. And after measuring these values, substitute this in the tabular column. This is for doing practicals, virtual lab. Don't write the theoretical values. Do the experiment and then substitute it. This part is only the theoretical value. This one we have to do the calculation, and another circuit diagram will be given to you through Moodle. For that circuit diagram, you have to do this experiment, not for this experiment. This is for sample. So another circuit will be given to you. Do the theoretical calculation for that circuit and do the experiment for that circuit. So in the next video, we will see how to do this experiment in the virtual lab PHET Colorado virtual lab. Thank you.